Hello to all my guys, gals, and non-binary pals of wrestling internet land, and welcome to the first installment of the Beat the Clock Review Challenge, where I, and Mikey, am going to try to review this week's NXT in under 5 minutes. So countdown on the clock begins right now. We opened up NXT with a 6-man tag between NXT North American Champion Wesley, Tyler Bate, and Mustafa Ali taking on the Schism. This match was a great opener, but in the end, Tyler Bate pins Joe Gacy for the win. In the post-match, Thea Hale backstage chats with her recent Battle Royal win with Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey, with Duke Hudson's grading some papers. Then we get Braun Breaker appearing backstage. When we come back from commercial, Braun, with mic in hand, challenges WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins for a match. Rollins appears on the Titantron and accepts the challenge and announces the match for next week of NXT Gold Rush Night 1. Then we get Dana Brooke issuing a stern warning to the NXT Women's Division after her little spat with Cora Jade. Brooke confirms she will be staying in NXT as long as she wants. Backstage, Ali convinces Lee and Bate to agree on the NXT North American title match with him as a special referee next week at NXT Gold Rush. Thea Hale and Cora Jade clash in the ring, with Thea Hale coming out on top. Meanwhile, Dana Brooke cheering for Hale from the sidelines. Post-match, Hale and Duke Hudson, they celebrate Thea's win. Next up, we have Nathan Frazier facing off against Oro Mensah for the NXT Heritage Cup. After a hard-fought match, Frazier emerges as the new NXT Heritage Cup Champion. Backstage, Lyra and Elektra Lopez chat. Meanwhile, Von Wagner discusses his therapy sessions with Mr. Stone. And then Dabba-Kato prepares for his match. Axiom and Scripps defeat Dabba-Kato in a handicap match. However, their victory is short-lived as they are attacked by Los Lotharios, which is the tag team made up of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Backstage, Channing, Stax Lorenzo investigate who landed Tony D'Angelo in jail. Meanwhile, Malik beats Idris and Nofe in a match, and we get the announcement that next week there will be a triple threat to see who becomes the number one contender for the NXT Tag Team Champions, who they will be doing that next week at NXT Gold Rush Night 1, and then the winning team will go on to Night 2 in order to compete against Gallus for the NXT Tag Team Champions. Our main event for NXT this week is Baron Corbin versus Ilya Dragunov, as it is now a number one contenders match, as the winner will go on to face Carmelo Hayes in 2 weeks at NXT Gold Rush Night 2. I was surprised of how well this match was, and I was really enjoyed the main event with seeing Baron Corbin come on top, and he is your new number one contender. We NXT this week with NXT champion Carmelo Hayes coming out and super kicking Baron Corbin in the face. I'm excited to see their match in 2 weeks. And that is going to conclude this week's NXT Beat the Clock Review Challenge. Come back next Wednesday where I will be reviewing Night 1 of NXT Gold Rush. But until then, stay frosty.